This thing is going like crazy right now. Honestly, I believe it. Because this thing's almost done. This shit's taking forever still. It should be done pretty soon, so hopefully it's finished more quickly. But that's all right. Okay. He's black. Hey, Rowan, how's it going, buddy? How's it going, man? Oh, dude, I should really pull that up. You know, I thought about making that a short one time. Was it this one? Oh, I thought it was a different one. You doing good? Oh, that's fantastic, man. What is it? Had some what is it? Panda Express earlier, so that's been pretty good. Uh, as you can hear, yeah, man, it was good. It was good. Oh man. Nah, 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 nah. Oh my god. Okay. All right. You know what? I wanted to see this thing real quick. Was it really this mission? Dude, that shit's mad funny. He's black. Wait, hold on. Bro, that's bad funny. He's black. Oh my god, dude. That is oh my god. I completely forgotten it was this part out of this whole thing. Oh, funny, bro. Funny. I totally forgot it was this scene. I thought it was much more earlier than that. Oh no, 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 much more later. I thought it was the scene where I mean, I don't know if you played GTA 5, Rowan. I thought it was a scene much more later in the game where like you had to take celebrity pictures. And if you get caught, I thought the guy yelled he's black. Hmm. I guess not then. That's all right. Oh well, we all make mistakes. I guess it was just so long ago. That's maybe it was so long ago that maybe that's what I thought it was. Hmm. I did not. I did not have this video loaded. Okay, there you go. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. This short randomly came across. What is it? This short randomly came across on my thing. So I wonder what this one was about.
No, 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 no. Hold on, Nara. There's no way.
You call your dad home. You call your dad home from the bar because your roof is about to cave in.
Really? Goddamn. Let it go. Shit, dude.
How many drinks in are you?
He didn't even answer. How many drinks are you in? He didn't even answer. He's like too much. Dude, he's.
Wait, hold on.
I think he is drunk.
Hold on. What's this?
Dad!
Oh. Hold on. What's this?
Dad!
Bro, knowing that whole thing came off by just him just pulling it down just a little bit. That wasn't even a lot of effort that he did. That shit was about to give in.
Oh.
Let's go into the attic and just measure off the back wall, and then you can figure out where it's coming from upstairs.
Well, we're going to the attic.
Let's go to the attic
Let
together.
me ask you this.
This is the end of my life.
Oh my God.
Two things, ready? First thing is I need you to go downstairs and get me.
We can't fit through the door, dude.
No. Get me a beer.
Bro, you know he does that shit on the regular. Go down, give me a beer, okay?
You don't need a beer for this.
No, I'm fucking stressed out.
All right.
Here.
Tim, it's a roof issue.
Oh, I got splashed.
It's a roof issue. You know it's a roof issue, right?
You better get
What
those.
am I doing now, brother?
Oh,
Whip back wall, sweetheart. Whip back wall.
You just called him sweetheart.
Oh, measure off of the other wall too. Off of these.
This is the second time it's happened. Oh my God, that's it.
Oh, there's a.
I put the
my
Tim,
God.
shut up.
Oh shit, that's the AC unit. It's probably leaking down where the AC unit is. It just, and it's I think the drainage is probably blocked, and it's like making all the water going into the and it's just building up water. I think that's what's happening.
Yep, I know.
No.
I just like how he's like, hey, is you gonna do for me, all right? Give me a beer while I do this. Cause you know he's gonna be like when it dries up, he knows that he's gonna have a heavy task of repairing that roof or just the ceiling. Hopefully everything else is all right, but yeah. He's like, hold on, give me a beer. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's a good dad right there. Facts. Oh, $10 cheap versus expensive fried chicken. I'm interested.
$10 cheap fried chicken versus $10 expensive fried chicken. Let's see which one is worth it for the price. First up
They're both the same. Okay.
for the cheap spot, we got Wingstop. Wingstop and I have sort of a funny little past. I'm about to start beefing with y'all again because what is this? Pretty f***ing good, that's what that is. Damn, either Wingstop changed or my palate changed. Look at that. Next up for the mid-tier, I got some chili pepper fried chicken. Look at this nice plate. That looks like some gourmet fried chicken right there. $10? I don't even want to talk. I just want to eat this. I almost feel like I'm eating a healthy dish, even though it's fried chicken. It tastes well made.
guess.
Honestly, this for $10, that's a steal, brother. Lastly, for the expensive spot, I got 2 tenders for $10. All right,
Whoa.
lastly is Crimson Coward. I really like this place. I just don't like their prices. Brother, why is this $5? Crimson Coward. Call me a coward because I'm too scared to spend any more money at your place. It is a pretty good piece of chicken, though. I'm not knocking that. I'm just knocking the price. I'm gonna give the win the mid-tier fried chicken. $10 cheap fried.
Yeah, honestly, $10 just for 2 strips. Granted, they are pretty big, but honestly, I feel like you could get way more if you actually just. I feel like you could get way more if you just what is it? If you throw those, if you go to like whatever place that sells them in bulk, and like just what is it, and throw them in the an air fryer or something like that. I'll be honest with you, ever since I put like whatever it is that I'm able to like warm up in a microwave into the air fryer, it's been a night and day difference, man. Absolutely. If you haven't tried one, I would absolutely was a trying one for sure. Ooh. Dolan Darkest. Oh, I remember this guy, Dolan Dark. Man, I haven't seen this dude content in a long time. Isn't he more like a memer?
Welcome back to Slop Live. seems a lot of popular Twitch streamers may just be cooked. Twitch has finally implemented a system to display more accurate numbers and prevent viewbots from artificially inflating the numbers on streams.
Yeah.
Not sure why it took this long, but it's still a good change. XQC of all people pointing out you could look up the graphs for many popular streamers and see how much their viewership had suffered since the change around the 20th of August, showing the stats from a streamer known as Your Rage Gaming, shamelessly going from 20 to 30,000 average viewers all the way down to 7 to 9,000. Many members from
Damn.
FaZe also suffered similar drops, like a streamer known as Lacey having his views almost half. Plenty of other streamers that were also in orgs also suffering 20 to 50% drops as well. XQC then went on to explain that this is obviously just straight up fraud, and most likely due to organizations themselves artificially boosting the numbers of their talent so they can sell more ad packages and make.
I think that's I you know what? I think that's what it was. I think that's what some of it is. Do I think there was those organizations that did this? 100%. Did all of them do this? I don't think so. I mean, I would like to believe no, but I wouldn't put it past if it was a definite yes that a lot of them do this. I wouldn't put it past it either. But yeah,
Make way more money as agencies always get a % cut. For example, a $10,000 payout for an hour of streamed gaming could easily become a $25,000 payout with these bots, if not more, as premium rates are often paid to the top viewed streamers. XQC saying this kills the entire industry, as if all the big fish are taking all the money, it leaves nothing for the smaller streamers. I was honestly surprised XQC was so coherent, but I guess reading what he's typed is a little different to trying to understand him speaking. Obviously, it's hard to straight up prove who's responsible for the botting. Streamers may not even know they're being botted by their agencies, if this is what's happening. Sometimes streamers are even botted by people who don't like them. So true, Lala.
True.
One of the funnier things to come out of this is a streamer known as Neon, who you may have heard of, normally streams every day or so, but he hasn't gone live since the change was implemented, despite having a stream schedule. Very curious. Thanks for slopping by.
What?
winner.
How did
He
I
won.
win? I hit the slime.
Well, someone else hit it sooner than you. Okay. Yeah, honestly, it is, I'll be honest with you. It is very interesting how so many people that as soon as Twitch implemented this whole thing where they remove bots and things like that, or cache the bots, and I'll be honest with you, this is just the first wave. I think the second wave and maybe the third wave would really show how much numbers people are actually getting. Because it is certainly going to be interesting. Because from some what I've seen is some of, like, the ones that they got rid of, those are like more like the you know, the speculative bots, and then there's probably going to be other bots where that's more like interactive with the stream. I think it probably didn't catch some of those ones, but honestly, I'm very interested to see what happens when they when they updated it into the 2.0 of whatever it is that they're doing, into the 3.0. So it's certainly going to be interesting how much that may be possibly that you're going to see what the actual numbers are going to be that some people are actually getting. So there's that. But yeah, man, crazy. And I think it's very funny of how many people that have not been online since Twitch has enforced this in the on the platform. I think it's funny. It's like, dude, you're telling me that a lot of these people were usually live every day, and suddenly they're just taking a break on the very day that Twitch rolls out this thing? Come on now, guys. Come on now. When developers actually care about the crossover. Honestly, I can't wait for this, dude. Dude, the crossover between Helldivers and ODST is gonna be great. I like how the game literally says there's a war happening and we are losing. It's like like holy shit. Bro, they even got the angle of where they're looking at, right? Holy crap. They really cared about doing an ODST crossover. They cared. They absolutely gave a damn about doing this. I mean, of course, somebody's like, well, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't they? You'd be surprised for some of the crossovers I've seen. Like, example, when they did Overwatch's crossovers, what was it? Oh, um, Watch 2. What was it called? One Punch Man. One Punch Man. Bro, I'll be honest with you. It was so bad. All right, here it is. The One Punch dude, this was 2 years ago. The One Punch Man collab that they did for Overwatch. I'm probably gonna put it down. I don't know if it's copyrighted music in it. There it is. All right, didn't they gave Kiriko the skin, right? Oh, wait, is this supposed to be that one dude that Saitama's friends with? The was it a robot dude with the blonde hair? I'll be honest with you. I have seen, well, actually, no. I haven't seen One Punch Man. I've seen plenty of clips from the show and things like that and the characters and such. I'll be honest with you. It is probably the most, it's a really bad version of One Punch Man that I've seen. In terms of like a collaboration. This is awful. What the fuck was that? So I'm just saying, man, like if you had that compared to, the care, the level of care that they have for ODST, you can clearly tell which one that they have much more care and much more love for compared to the One Punch Man collab with Overwatch and the crossover with Helldivers and ODST. You could tell which ones care more. Hold on. Let me check out something real quick. This is what 30. It's 70% done. The game finally installed, so okay, that's good. The main game I wanted to play installed, so I want to check out what is it, 2042? I mean, it was only $3, so I mean, it can't be that bad, right? Ooh. Wait, hold on. I found some brain rot.
This is an industrial shredder. And in the world of recycling, almost nothing beats this machine here. These things are powered by high torque, industrial shafts.
Jesus Christ, look at that thing, Rowan. Look at that thing.
Those hardened steel teeth that you see there. And all you need is a low speed setting. You can practically destroy anything. Like that manhole cover that you see right there. That manhole cover's probably been around for decades. This thing is not going to last the next 5 seconds. Which is so crazy about these machines because there's so many different applications for them, right? Like this scooter right here is probably made out of plastic, some aluminum, maybe some steel bits here and there, but it's no match. And so these things are great for materials processing.
Nah, the frame is probably steel. Everything else is probably aluminum.
Like aluminum. This truck wheel right here, this wheel is cooked. These machines can practically tear down any metal object you can think of. And so in the recycling space, steel drums like these are destroyed, propane tanks like these are also destroyed, and the materials are later recovered. You can practically destroy any metal object in these machines, as long as you can just get them inside the feed properly.
Oh my god, that's so awesome. Oh, that's so awesome. Is there more of these?
This is an industrial.
Is there more of these? I gotta know. The recycling guy 256. Is there more of these? I gotta know. Ooh, wait, hold on. Let me look at his most popular ones. Oh, these are some of these are yeah.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? So today we're talking about quenching steel. And so when it comes down to cooling down forged metal like steel, there's really two main ways to do it. One way is to cool it down with water, which produces a stronger, more sturdier metal, but it's prone to cracking.
Yeah.
Another method is actually using oil to cool down.
Honestly, I would personally leave it cool over like what is it? Just let it cool. But I want to know like what would be the difference between what is a rapid cooling, then natural cooling, then doing it in like in very maybe even dunking other type of material like minerals or materials and things like that. Like what type of different results would that lead to?
Forged metal parts, which is a slower, more gentler process that allows the metal to cool down gradually without cracking it. So this steel crankshaft won't be as intensely hard as with water, but it'll be a lot tougher and less brittle to deal with the torque and temperature changes throughout its life cycle.
Yeah, because what would happen if you put something in like that, but if you throw it in a vat that's also boiling as well? I wonder how that would be because technically, because for it to turn red like that, it's probably like in the like probably like four like I don't know like hundreds I assume of like in the high hundreds for sure for it to be like that. But what happens if you try to throw it into like boiling water when it's like when it's in like 200 what is it 200 300 Fahrenheit or something like that? And how would that do? But I don't know. I do question it.
Now I want to know from you, if you could fire up the forge and make any steel object, what would it be? Let me know in the comments below.
Oh man, it'd be a lot of things. A lot of things that probably wouldn't be considered legal.
What do we got here, guys? It looks like we got an engine block going inside the shredder. That's it. This engine block has seen its last days. This thing is probably not going to last another minute. And there goes the oil pan. So it looks like this thing is going in bottom first. And yep, once you get in a nice angle, these industrial shredders are relentless. I mean, those teeth just absolutely go to work on that thing. Woo! What do we got?
Damn, that thing did not last.
Yo, check this out. Don't ever look at a plastic bottle the same way again. Chop it, melt it.
Oh yeah, I've seen these. These are cool.
Now you guys have seen enough of these industrial shredder videos to
Oh,
know that
hell
they can really
yeah.
break down some objects. But watch
Look
what
at it.
happens when one of these powerful machines gets jammed.
Ooh. Yeah, but they just.
Now to safely.
Oh, I was gonna say sometimes they just reverse it and try to let it go. What is it? And go through again.
Operate powerful machines like these, you'll need the proper safety training and personal protection.
What are we watching? We're watching what is it? Industrial shredder. What is it? Chew through things.
Gear like heavy duty gloves, hard hats, and especially safety glasses.
Ooh. Dude, knowing the fact that it could just chew through
Hard and brittle
that.
objects like cast iron and PVC pipe can become dangerous when standing over the shredder teeth.
Yeah, because it's literally launching everything like projectiles. Holy crap.
Operation.
Yep, there it is.
You already know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos like these.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I can see why it's dangerous to hover over. Imagine falling in one. Oh yeah, what is it? If it's eating through everything, oh yeah. What is it? You're not gonna be the exception. Yeah, you're not. Ooh,
Got
baby.
cans? An aluminum baler uses powerful
Ooh.
hydraulic pressure to crush cans into dense,
Oh my god,
manageable
dude.
blocks. This
Imagine.
simple process saves space,
Bro, the audio is much more louder than his voice.
slashes transportation costs, gets your cans ready for recycling and a payday.
Ooh, nice. Cybertruck at night versus Spot. I don't care.
So a lot of people have been asking, how much money do you actually make collecting cans and bottles?
Nah. Oh man. Wait, hold on. Let me see if there's any
This
more.
is an industrial shredder. And in the world of recycling, almost nothing.
Now that's a
beats
good
this
one.
machine here.
This is a
These
great
things
one.
are powered by high torque, industrial shafts, with those hardened steel.
Oh, the thing you
teeth that
finished.
see there.
Awesome.
And all you need is a low speed setting. You can practically destroy
Nice.
anything. Like that manhole cover that you see right there. That manhole cover's probably been around for decades. This thing is not going to last the next 5 seconds. Which is so crazy about these machines because there's so many different
That's crazy because a manhole is basically just pure steel. Is it steel or an iron? It will depend. I think it might depend which ones. I think for that one, he said that it was probably iron. But yeah, knowing the fact that it went through iron like nothing, and I'm pretty sure it could go through steel like nothing for sure.
applications for them. Right, like this scooter right here, it's probably made out of plastic, some aluminum, maybe some steel bits here and there, but it's no match. And so these things are great for materials processing, like aluminum. This truck wheel right here, this wheel is cooked. These machines can practically
Not just in the subject, cause I mean, what games do you play? Oh, right now I'm playing through a lot of the single player games. I'm playing through a lot of like single player games right now. Today I'm gonna try out. I'm gonna try again because I've played it before. Well, I'm gonna try again. Try to do a Battlefield 2042 because I have that on my thing. If I get bored, which I might do some Helldivers and some other stuff. But yeah, mainly I've been playing just a lot of single players recently. So right now I finished through yesterday I finished through the BioShock games. I actually went through the trilogy and things like that. My next one to do is it's Call of Duty, and I'm gonna do the original Modern Warfare games. I kind of wanted to do the remastered ones, but I was like, those are a little bit too new. I kind of want to do the older ones, the old Modern Warfare. So I probably gotta do that. Maybe I could do that today or maybe tomorrow at best. I'm just waiting for the Helldivers ODST collab. But yeah, that's mainly what I do. I try to do some multiplayer games here and there. It's just right now I'm just in the single player like era right now, I guess you could say, or at least I'm like single player moment. Yeah, it's just like usually the people that I usually play with, they're not really online all the time, so like they're all busy doing stuff. So I'm just like, you know what, just play some, catch up on single player games and things like that. So yeah. But yeah, what is it? That's for the games. For what I like to watch. Sometimes I like to watch whatever whatever my the people on my Discord put on like videos and things like that. And sometimes they'll give me videos to react to and sometimes I'll be like, okay, I'll react to some of these, some of them I do or don't. But yeah. So yeah, there's that. So pretty much I try to approve or maybe deep, or not, just like the usual stuff. See what's good. But yeah. You ain't played 2042 in a long time. BioShock is a good game, and playing them in a long time either. Yeah, for real, dude. There were so many things. There's things I'm like, that happened. This happened. Oh, I'm like, whoa. Yeah. The first Bioshock is my all-time favorite. Second one is good. If I could tell people which Bioshocks to play, it'll be 1 and 3, because I feel like the second one you don't really need to play because it doesn't really. Yes, it does add like more lore with the. It does add more lore to the story, like, to like the world of Rapture, but I feel like it's not necessary compared to the way how Infinite, how Bioshock Infinite relates to the first game, especially if you do the DLC. Yeah, I mean, even in the main campaign, like you go into Rapture, but in Infinite, I mean, in the DLC, it goes more deeper into it, a lot more deeper. You chilling with your sister Williams? Nice. But anyway, and playing, and nothing wrong with single player games. Play a lot more single player games than multiplayer. Yeah, for real, dude. I think I kind of noticed this too, that definitely when I was younger, like years ago, when I had more time, I would just play, multiplayer games like all the time, right? Doesn't mean like I won't have my period of playing through of playing multiplayer games, but for sure, dude. That's just kind of how sometimes that's kind of what happens when you just have maybe like a little bit of time or limited time and things like that. You just like screw it. I just want to play some single player games or something like that. But I don't know. That's just going out with me right now. But yeah, man. What's up, Williams? How's it going, man?
Tear down any metal object you can think of.
Yeah,
So in the
beer.
recycling
Yes.
space, steel drums
Yes,
like
Williams.
these are destroyed. Propane tanks like these are also destroyed, and the materials are later recovered. You can practically destroy any metal object in these machines, as long as you can just get them inside the feed properly.
Dude, maybe we should do that. Just react to like brain rot shit. I feel like that chair is made out of brass. By the way, how that looks, I think that's made out of brass. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh my god, Battlefield 6 PTSD, bro. Look. Wait. I know who this is. Wait. I know who this is. Yeah, it's this guy, Jaden Williams. Bro, this guy really gets into the games that he plays.
Let's move. You're not dying on me.
Bro, how can you say that's not a what? Dude, imagine if people that are like, bro, that's not even a cool feature, dude. Being able to drag your buddies out of combat, in Battlefield has been heavily requested since Battlefield 4. And Battlefield 4 was like 2014, I think. This has been a wait. Oh damn! I think I got to drive my close. This has been a request for years. he's so into. He's like so into like doing shit. Look at this guy. Do you play horror games? Not really. No. Like yes, I like to do them, but um, there really hasn't been any horror games that have interested me so far. Because I've done the like Resident Evil ones, like Resident Evil 7 and 8 and such. Actually, no, I lost interest at Resident Evil 8 at the end because I thought I got pretty stale, to be honest. So that one was um but yeah, I like to play horror games once in a while. There just hasn't been any too great. Oh my god, dude, I'm so burpy. Brain rot Reddit stories, it sounds good. Yeah, but it means I gotta sign into my Reddit and all that stuff. And I'm pretty sure there's some things I can't even see if I do that. And on top of that, you don't want to see what's on my Reddit. Play Cry of Fear. Oh man, dude, haven't seen Cry in Fear in years, man. Cry of Fear, bro. That lets me know that you've been around YouTube for years, years. Oh, you know what? You know who's great? What's that guy's name? Oh man, I think I did a reaction video of his content one time. What was it? Was it like Degeneracy or something like that? Um, man, I can't remember. Um, Williams, you know who I'm talking about? Something Degeneracy, where he goes through like where he reads like subreddit stories. He's what is it? He sounds like a black. I don't know. I think he's a black guy, but I don't know. He kind of sounds like one to me. I think I reacted to one of his videos. I think. I can't remember. I can't remember what was his thing. Was it no? Not my history. Was it a watch later? Was it just the degeneracy? I guess it was. Yeah. I remember seeing some of his stuff. Generosity? Yes. This guy, dude, this guy is great. Dude, what's a good video from this guy? Because it was I seen some of the stuff what is it, a long time ago. Love Confessions? Ooh. Okay. Let me see. Maybe I'll just type that. Oh, here it is. Love Confessions. Did I do a reaction to this video? It does look kind of familiar though. Actually, I don't know. I probably don't remember it anyway. If I saw it, I probably don't remember it anyway. But yeah. Let me see. Finn. Yeah. Yeah, man. What is it? You suggesting Cry of Fear? Yeah, that lets me know that you've been around an old YouTube. And I mean like what is it? That what is it? That what is it called? Like the Wild West YouTube. You know what I mean? The Wild West YouTube. Ooh, man, what a time to be around YouTube around that time, man. I won't be for real, man. YouTube was it was different back then. Man, I miss it. PewDiePie era, absolutely. The old PewDiePie era when he used to do which ones, the what games was it, like Cry of Fear, and what was that game called, Insomnia, I think, um and all kinds of weird ass like Japanese games and shit. It's crazy to think because of him, he's the reason why Slenderman was popular. Ain't that shit crazy though? Uh, I believe he was the reason why Slenderman was popular. I'm pretty sure. Afraid of Monsters? Question mark. What do you mean? Are you talking about like a? Is that like a game or something? What was that game he used to play? The one web browser game. Um. Oh man, what was that web browser game he used to play? Um. Oh man, what was that? What was that one he used to play? The one he used to he played Afraid of Monsters. Ooh, Afraid of Monsters. I don't remember this. Afraid of Monsters. Let me see. Hold on. I'm pretty sure. God damn it. PewDiePie. Afraid. yes, I remember this. Oh yes, I remember this. What the fuck? What's his thumbnail? Hold on, let me take a quick gander. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, bro. Dude, this is unlocking. Oh my god, this is unlocking such an old part of me, dude. Holy shit.
How's it going, bros? We're still back with this friggin' Italian. I don't understand. Every time I run this game, it's start talking Italian.
Yeah, we'll see it. We'll look at it right now.
Bad, so it's gonna. Okay, let's just fucking kill him.
Oh yeah, you could tell it's made by the same dev who did Cry of Fear.
Okay. Oh, you dead, bro. Okay, let's just think. Let's just run like a motherfucker.
I think this is one of the series that I probably did not even watch. What is it? Even watch a lot of back then. Yeah, I probably just saw it for like a little bit and just completely skipped out on the series, and that's what happened. It's either, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Oh man, but that's that dude. That unlocks such an old part of me for sure, dude. Oh my god, Finn. Holy shit. Just to think how far back that was. Just give that a thought of like how far back that was. Just think about that. It's crazy, huh? Makes you feel old, man. When times were simpler. Wait, I think I gotta put my clothes in the dryer because I don't. Wait, hold on, guys. Let me check out something real quick. Okay, give me a minute. I think I don't hear anything, so I don't know. I'll be right back real quick. Give me like 2 minutes. Okay. All right, they were thrown in there. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness they're thrown in there. Anyway, all right. Love confessions. I feel like these are gonna be so cringe, guys. And you know what? Let's die by cringe together.
Well, on my community post, I asked for y'all love confessions. Asking y'all to give me the craziest thing you or your friend have ever done to your boyfriend, girlfriend, or crush. Because, well, I'm nosy and I got nothing else better to do. And cause sometimes some people land in unfortunate situations with their POI. Some of you just got tangled up into a crazy situation, and then some of y'all just have riz on the negative. There's no other way of saying it. Not that I'm judging. Well, I am actually. But think of it as criticism.
Honestly, I would be judging.
And I know I don't got the audience with the most game. I mean, you're watching me after all. I don't be pulling all the time neither. Nigga, we know. Who said that? Which is why I'm the perfect person to give y'all love advice while responding to these confessions. I think we all know what we're about to get into. So let's just.
Hey man, nothing more interesting than someone giving love advice, even though this is the same person who haven't been in a relationship for years. Ain't that shit ironic though?
Dive in. I'm from Trinidad. It's dangerous and hot. And a girl I really liked lived in a bad area and told me to come over and see her. So I went. And when I got there, I saw 4 men waiting outside. It's when I noticed. It was a honey trap. And when I was about to turn, I heard the girl call my name and said, "It's okay, it's just family." But my common sense finally turned on, and I ran home. My bro, you were about to get jumped. That girl was most likely bait for those dudes to run your pockets, your social security,
Oh, yeah.
everything. Them dudes were gonna leave you butt booty naked with nothing but your shacks on, bro. You made the right move. Unless those dudes were actually her family, then shoot, you missed out, bro. One time,
honestly, man, if you get that feeling, whoa, I'll be honest with you, I dated girls that look like that. Anyway, yeah, man, when you get that feeling, 100%, dude, when you get that feeling of like something ain't right, it's one of those moments, man, that you just gotta follow your gut and just bounce. It's just it's always like, who hasn't had that moment where you're just like, no, it's just ain't right. That's definitely one of those moments, 100%. It could, it could have been two things. Either the girl was real and he was absolutely gonna maybe fall in love and probably have kids with this girl, or this nigga about to get jumped and they're probably and they're gonna stretch out his butt. I mean, who knows?
friend asked out the school thought and she said yes. Skip to 3 miles later and I was at his place with a friend playing Warhammer 40K when there was a knock on the door and his mom answered it and it was the girlfriend. She looks up at her and said,
I just got tested and I have gonorrhea and I might have passed it on to your son. Bye.
His mom was pissed. So she ran into his room, slams the door open and yells,
Pack your little game away. You're getting tested for gonorrhea.
He looked up at us saying, I think you guys might want to pack away your armies and leave. So we quietly packed up and left. The next week,
I won't be for real with you guys. She couldn't have told the dude oh my, you know what? Here's the thing. The school thought, yes, that's one thing, right? But going to your boyfriend's place and telling his mom directly, oh no, she for the, I mean, one, she's been for the streets, but that moment, she definitely for the streets.
at school, he came up to us saying, I got tested and it came back possible. That was 3 years ago, and we never looked at him the same after that. Possible. What the fuck does that mean?
What the fuck does that mean?
He meant positive. Word of advice, don't date the school thought. Or at least not for 3 months. Damn, he did that to himself. I used to stalk my crush's mom's Facebook account to get photos of her to screenshot. You see this, guys? People like this be the type to stalk their crush to find out the things they like to get closer and relate to them, only to still get curved. You know who else low-key be doing this? Corporations. Did you know data brokers be collecting your personal...
Oh my god, is this an ad?
Confessions. I forgave my ex-girlfriend for smoking meth and getting it from a guy she met on Tinder. This was my first girlfriend, and I didn't really have boundaries, so when she told me she had Tinder to make friends, I thought not much of it. But thinking back at it, what a fucking hoe! Anyways, she called me one morning after smoking the Walter White a day prior. I was mad not mostly because she smoked the blue stuff, but because she didn't tell me she was meeting up with this dealer and met up in his car and he gave her cheap and free the F? The F indeed. Who's her dealer? I'm trying to find a new plug. Also with
Bro, that clip of John Cena listing what is it, a bunch of drugs that he has, bro. He was listing shit. I was like, these are a thing. I mean, wasn't there one where he's like, wasn't there one line where he says, I got that Flintstone gummies? It's like, what the fuck? Anyway.
would have been open to trying, especially at that time, but honestly, really glad she didn't tell me before smoking it. Psst, you missing out, bro? This stuff's so good, I haven't seen my family in 5 years. Anyways, we stayed together for a couple months after that. She blocked the dealer, or so she said. In the end, she left me for another guy. Man, I feel bad that was your first
It was the
girlfriend,
dealer.
bro. And
it was
reading
the
this
dealer.
story kind of made me realize something. I know this is not a popular opinion to have, or really that socially acceptable opinion to have, but I have to say this. I have to get this off my chest. You guys, I don't think meth is good for you.
Did he just say that?
You take that back. Now calm down. You take that back. There's this girl I've been going out with for about 7 months, and things have been going great for a while. One day, granted out of the blue, she wanted to get down and dirty, but I didn't know if I was ready for that, and we were just
Did that dude just kiss an eyeball? Hey, Kaylin, how you doing?
in high school at the time. I asked my homie for help, and bro's first response was, where she live? I kid you not, my naive ass thought he was gonna smack a bitch, but I also ended up giving her address to him anyway. 2 hours after school ended, and I didn't get a response from both of them, so I got a bit worried. I ended up walking up to her house and found them both literally getting dirty in the bathroom. Dog, I got played so hard, I ended the relationship right then and there, and school's been real quiet until I graduated. My condolences go out to you, bro.
Bro, I won't lie. That sounds like a birthing of a villain. I'll be for real with you. I wouldn't be surprised at the end of that story was where he thought about about shooting up the school. I'd be like, man, that's a birth of a goddamn supervillain. I'm alright. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Super burpy because what is it, the soda I drank, so there's that. What is it, had some pandas. Pretty good. Just chilling on the Sunday. Okay, yeah.
You lost your homie and your girl all on the same day. You know,
Yep.
that must have been a very tough thing to go through. But the one thing I can't get out of my head is that you're just gonna let your homie go to your girl's house and smack her? That's what you guys got going on over there? Y'all just let your homie smack some sense into your girls? I'm on my way. I faked being gay for 2 years to get close to a girl, and it low-key worked. But the crazy thing is, once we were no longer together, I found out she was really the gay one. You see, I don't understand your plan here. You know, I don't understand the fake being gay plan. Because when you fake being gay to get close to a girl, when the time you want to confess, how you gonna go on about it? Like, for 2 years you've been best friends with this person, and then one day you guys have a conversation out of the blue, you say, yo, I got something to tell you. I'm not gay. I lied. Can I fuck? You think she gonna be?
I mean, honestly, I don't know, man. How could you phrase that? Like, what could you say? I'm thinking about it. Like, I have no idea. What can you say? What can you tell the person anyway? But yeah, that shit's wild. I don't think you could really say anything. I mean, you could say that you would want to experience something from a girl or something. I have no idea, man. It's just none of it's good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't yeah, that's, you might as well just let that friendship end, practically.
Be like, oh, woe's me. This pussy leaking. Nah, bro, she gonna think you weird, bro. She gonna think you weird. You're a weirdo. And you deserve that. Don't lie about stuff like that to get a girl, bro. You lie about your name, your job, your family, your social security, you know, all that kind of stuff. But don't lie about your sexuality, bro. That's just a turnoff. I used to like this boy, but then somebody told me he didn't brush his teeth for like 4 years, and it made me disgusted. And when I took a good look, I saw his teeth was golden. Golden. I was disgusted. I threw up and I never talked to him again. I just thought that was fun. Back when I used to...
Bro, I'll be for real with you. There was this one girl that I knew back in high school. I will be for real with you guys. I don't think it's because she didn't brush her teeth. I think it's because I think she also smoked cigarettes. I will be for real with you guys. You know how when you mix yellow and blue, it makes green? She drank blue Gatorade one time, right? Gatorade, Powerade, whatever it is. And you know how that can, that can stain your teeth temporarily and things? Let's just say that her teeth turned green. Bro, I was never the same since when I saw that shit.
live in New Jersey, I had a lot of friends. Many of them tried to hit on the same girl, and she wasn't interested in any of them. She was interested in me. However, my brain was like my nuts, small and insignificant. So I just thought she wanted to be friends. Thankfully, we did become friends. But after 5th grade, I had to move. And I've realized all of this recently. And I can promise you that love is a side quest keeping you away from the meaning of life. This man like 10 years old, and he already got life figured out more than half of y'all watching. My son, I'll tell you what the meaning of life really is. Guacamole, guacamole, put guacamole on everything, guacamole. One of my classmates in 11th grade had a crush on this girl from our class next door.
Now I gotta know, how many of you guys like guacamole? Because honestly, I like it on certain things. I know for some people they can have it practically on everything. Well, I mean, not literally, but I don't know. I'm not a really big fan of it. Like it's all right, you know. It's like, you know, I'll have it once in a while, depending on what it, you know, what it's in and things. But I'm not that deep of a fan of it, considering what clearly he's a massive fan of guacamole for sure.
Instead of going up to her, he turned her into an AI bot on one of those AI websites and got freaky with the bot so he could learn more about her and approach her in real life. It sounds like he don't even need the girl anymore. He made her. He made her in his image. He like Adam and Eve. But the classmate probably looked like he from Wall-E. So maybe not 1 and 1 the same. When I was in 9th grade, I was at this house with my crush and a bunch of her friends. And I ain't really know them that well at the time. We were just chilling in a room, listening to music and playing PlayStation. The thing is, you know, I had a crush on this girl. And I had it bad for her. So I waited for the right opportunity to tell her how I felt. I was freaking petrified, bro. I was shook and was scared of what she was gonna say. She smiled at me and I asked her if she had the same feelings for me. I mean, the least she can say is no. She told me she'll let me know later. That means no. So after about 2 hours of just talking, one of her friends came up to me and said that she wanted to meet me in the guest room. I followed bro into the room and she was there with another one of her friends. I remember her saying,
"You sure you like me? For real, or you just playing?"
Told her I had legit feelings for her. She held my hands and told me to close my eyes for a kiss. I was geeked at the time, so I didn't think much of it. So I closed my eyes and had my lips out for a kiss. I can already tell where this is gonna end, bro. This is gonna be a dog's booty hole in his face when he opens up his eyes, bro. I know. And I felt her lips touch mine, but I heard my crush and her friend laughing. So I opened up my eyes and I see the same dude who I followed there. I separated myself from bro and I dipped out of that room. Nobody in that room never told anyone. I think this is the only time this moment was told publicly to anyone. Nah, they're definitely laughing about that in their little friend groups.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely they are. You really think they told nobody? They told their friend group 1,000%. Come on. We all have our friend group. How many of us shared some crazy shit about other people's personal lives and things like that and told them about it? We've all have, let's be honest. They were for surely clowning on this dude for a long ass time, even though they may not have shared it with like that sounds like something that you share with the school 100%, but this is something they kept, you know, they kept close to themselves and they were laughing at that shit for years, maybe even to this day.
They just haven't spread it around the school. They're villains, not monsters. I never talked to that girl or her friends again. Except that one guy I played with on our game. We still cool. Oh, word? You're a bigger man than me. Because if someone did something like that to me, it's gonna be on for life. I mean, I'm not gonna fight them or anything. That's scary. I'm just gonna be silently in the corner waiting for their downfall. That's just as effective, trust me. But you said you're fine now, so I'm glad you moved on from that, bro. She was obviously not a good person for you. Her homie is. Get with him.
I had this female friend who was a friend of a few of my other buddies. Before I knew it, I had a Fortnite girlfriend. But here's the kicker. It turned out to be a guy? And I'm straight. Sure, I didn't believe it. But all my buddies were telling me he was a guy. But it was a guy, alright. In conclusion, never trust anyone.
What? Your Fortnite girlfriend was a dude? I'm shocked. Here's a word of advice, dude. Don't trust no Fortnite girlfriends on the internet. They're all dudes. And worse yet, they're all grown men, probably. You kids should stay far away from Fortnite. Cause I can never win a game when y'all playing. Can y'all please get off? I'm just trying to enjoy my day after my back-breaking, sweaty 9 to 5. Did you know that YouTube is a harder job than being a doctor? I took a course in psychology. became
my
a psychic,
God.
and told numerous women that their boyfriends or husbands were either cheating, secretly gay, or both. Then I got to know them over the course of a few years, never telling any of them about the other women I was doing this with, just to make them feel more special. Only stopped because I woke up and got hit with gonorrhea, chlamydia, HPV, and herpes all at the same time. Karma didn't hit me, it clotheslined my dumb self. Well, alright then. So a guy at my
What the fuck? Okay, first of all, that honestly, if what would even happen for you to get all of that? What did you do? Who did you sleep with? What dirty toilet did you sit on, bro? I'll be for real with you. You know, karma got you hard. And it did. It fucking what is it? Beeline straight up just you what is it? You straight up got sacked. Like, dude, that is insane. That is an insane ending to that story. Retweeted your live. Thanks, Williams.
My school think he the hot stuff, but this dude looked like a dehydrated fish. He tried to pull, but he doesn't. So he wore the most expensive shit known to man to school. Watches, glasses, etc.
Oh my
Yet he
God.
still doesn't pull. More of the story, if you don't pull, accept it, little homie.
When me and my friend were in middle
True.
school, we both had a crush on the same girl and tried to impress her in different ways. My friend kept asking her out, but she kept rejecting him. But when I asked her out, she said yes. Anyway, my friend found
Wow.
some way to get a girl on the internet and found something that told him to rub the pee of the person they love on their body. So to get this girl, my friend waited for my girlfriend at the time to go to the bathroom and pee. After she left the bathroom, we went in and took a small sample from each toilet water. He then went home and rubbed each toilet water sample on his neck. He went to school the next day and got made fun of for smelling like straight ass. Yeah, fine.
What? So you're telling me that they rub toilet water on themselves, or at least on himself, believing that if you did that, the person will like. I don't. Where do you even find that? As if it was told it was a fact. That sounds like that will work on like maybe a specific animal or something, but not a person. What the fuck?
New ways to disappoint me every day.
In my sophomore year of high school, I really fell for a girl. She was a senior and I was still a sophomore. We had great chemistry at first, at least up until the winter formals. I paid for our tickets and she just wanted to hang out with her friends.
Oh, there you go. There's some cyber gods. Let's go. Kayla, look, it's your boys and girls. Sorry, I was up. I was working out with my dad. Oh, that's all good. It's all good, Finn. It's all good, baby. Don't worry, I'm used to people suddenly leaving all the time. Don't worry, I'm used to it. It is what it is. Oh, but man, ain't that something?
Immediately afterwards, she started dating a friend of mine and then dumped him for a guy she met online. I sat in the friend zone despite everyone's warning. I even went all the way to the beach to hang out with her on her birthday, even texting her frequently, trying to help her with her relationship problems. 6 months later, we wished each other a happy New Year's, and she unfriended me and blocked me out of the blue. I felt defeated, wondering what I did wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. She was never right for you in the first place. Some people just think about themselves without considering the feelings of the others around them. You are great, bro, and I hope you're doing better. Oh wait, there's more. Fast forward to now, turns out she's a drug addict and her family's crazy, so I dodged the bullet. Yeah! I confess.
Bro, that's a crazy ending to that. Holy shit. Oh yeah, it turns out she's a massive drug addict and she got like 4 kids, all from different daddies, and fucking it'd be like, oh man, online dating is a very dangerous game. It's a game I played once. I was never the same since.
confessed on FaceTime while all my family and friends was around me for my birthday. And not only did she say no, she started laughing. The whole thing was caught on my brother's phone, and who ended up posting it, and it went viral locally in our school. She posted a TikTok of her dancing on my grave after I was destroyed and got shat on. I'm in school with her, and she laughs every time she sees me. Man, I feel bad, bro. F that bitch and your brother, bro. If my brother did that to me, he would not be no brother of mine. I recommend fighting them both. Got too comfortable with.
You know what's even interesting is that when you really think about it, like when I went to school, iPhones was like, I don't even know, like in this third or fourth gen or something like that. The thing about it is that people having like phones, like people having iPhones was still a uncommon thing compared to today. Like, okay, some of you guys are probably a little bit younger than me, maybe. Now, how many people did you see, at least our classmates, how many of them had like iPhones or at least like some Android phones that recorded, that recorded shit? Because I'm online, man. It must be different today for what is it, for the younger generation, man, for sure. Because here's the thing. For what is it, for us? Yeah, technically the online, being online, all that stuff it was there. But the difference was that we weren't like virtually connected online all the time compared to right now. And honestly, I mean, I'll be like, I think when you're connected online for some, what is it, a lot more now, that you're bound to probably post some dumb shit. Because even I post some dumb shit, but the difference was that a lot of them were recorded. They were just posts, and that's it. But I cannot imagine how much like more crazier it must be that now things could be just easily recorded, and maybe even accidents or maybe just like laughable moments or maybe even humiliation moments or and things where now that could be easily captured compared to back then, like over like practically over a decade ago. It's crazy when you think about it, man.
With Shawty and admitted I like Evangelion. Update. We're together. Congratulations! I got nothing. But I did have a crush that lasted 8 whole years in school. And if you ask me what did I do in that amount of time, I did absolutely nothing. There was barely any talking. I never confessed, and I wasted 8 years of my life doing absolutely nothing because I couldn't move on from my crush. Hey, but at least it's all good for me now. I got a new crush, and I'm more extroverted. Hell yeah. Y'all, please don't be like me. You know what would have been a better ending for your confession? If you actually said you had a girlfriend, but at least you moved on from it now. And hey, you got a new crush. Let's go. We're gonna wait another 8 years. Let's make it a 3-peat. This one is
Jesus Christ, bro. I'm waiting that long. Oh my God. Hey, Kaylin, welcome back.
Really embarrassing. So one of my closest friends is desperate to find a girlfriend because he's afraid of dying alone. So desperate that he declared to every single female friend he had and even had the audacity to ask us if we have someone for him. He asked me about my younger sister, her also younger friends, my cousin, her friends, my own female friends, and my ex before me and her started dating. His levels of desperation reached a point where he started texting any Instagram profile with a girl on the picture, and right when he thought he found the one, it turned out being a fake account directed by almost 30 guys from our school. He was about to buy them expensive things until one of the mods revealed him the truth, cause at that point, it was just sad. Not even funny to keep the joke going. And you know what my friend responded to them with? He pulled the Heart Part 6 move saying, I already knew it was a fake account, but be very careful, guys. Someone could have fell for it. Yeah, we all tried to help him to calm down with this, but he won't quit. Now, only way is to make fun of his moves until he realizes how stupid he looks. Brothers, don't be like him. Have some respect for yourself. Yeah, you said it best. So
I'm gonna be for real with you guys. That dude is gonna get so desperate. He's gonna kidnap a woman. Jesus Christ. Dude, how young is this person? because I mean, it didn't really sound like this was like out of high school. They sound like they were a little bit older, probably. But damn, dude, that's I'll be for real with you guys. One of the things that women can sniff out, maybe not all of them, but different that women can do. They could sniff desperation off of you, man. And that dude, Jesus Christ, he might as well spray the entire can of fucking Axe body spray on him, cause that dude was fucking dude. The order of desperation was oozing off this dude across a fucking mile. Holy shit! Wow, ain't that something? Yeah, guys, don't be like that. Yeah, just don't be like that. For just like it's fine wanting to have companionship and things, but don't be desperate about it. It's best not to be.
I had a crush that was a bit weird. She constantly was abusive to her dog and in general treated her dog really poorly. Or that's what her friends told me. But I never did anything because I'm a dumbass. Anyways, one day I proposed to her. And she told me that if I wanted to be her boyfriend, I had to take the dog to a random place and abandon it. Turns out the dog was a gift from someone, but she never wanted a dog, so she tried to make me get rid of it. Anyways, I ended up leaving her because that was weird AF. I reported her to the police and her dog got taken away from her. Good ending. Anyways, love from pain. With an S. That was the best ending that could have happened, bro. I love dogs so much, bro. And people that hurt them on purpose, I'm just like, why? These guys are only on this earth to love you. That's all they want. Besides chihuahuas, they always want problems. I don't know what's with them. You're a great
Bro, that's facts. Oh man, that's facts. Chihuahuas want nothing but problems. That's facts. But yeah, man, yeah, this dude straight up fucking dodged one for sure, man. Hell no. As soon as wow. Imagine being told that. Yeah, oh yeah, the person that you like, yeah, they like what is it? Yeah, they like crushing their dog and shit like that. You'd be like, what the fuck? Dude, you know what's even crazier? Even I've seen some examples, not all of them, but some where there's some serial killers that don't mind absolutely brutaling, brutalizing, people and things like that. But I tell you this much, man, when it comes with hurting animals, some of them won't even wouldn't even cross that line, because even to them that's too much. But people, completely on the table. But animals like cats and dogs and shit, completely off the table for some of them. Interesting, ain't it?
human, bro. You're one of the only confessions that I got that actually showed some humanity. Take this. I know somebody who made a list of all the girls in our school and ranked their smashability. He then went up to his crush, who he ranked mythical smashability, and asked her out with a note as proof of his love. Somehow, he got rejected. Do you have any advice for my broski on how he could not have fumbled the bag? Yo, your bro did nothing wrong. That girl was tripping. Girls usually love being ranked on their looks, so she was weird for that. And he ranked her in mythical smashability? Somebody get Prince Charming over here because he got competition. Like if I was a girl and a random dude came up to me and said, hey, I'd rank you on the top of my list on who I'd smash. I'm gonna be like, oh my God. What do you want to name our kids? I'm under your spell. Yeah, that girl was tripping, bro. Nah, but for real, but you need better friends. Some girl asked,
dude, this person really thought that telling a woman that he viewed her as mythical smashability. What the fuck? Who says that? Dude, I won't lie, man. How young is your audience? Because I mean, actually no, some of these could have been like just stories of what they remember when they were younger. But my God, dude, this is I can see what, you know what? I am visioning all this happening at people like at teenage years, because this is so goddamn cringy. That has to be where it all happened, like in that era, because this sounds like all high school shit, and it's like it's so cringy. That has to be right. That has to be when all this shit happened, because some of these are just unreal. I would never believe you if you told me that all this happened like in like past college or some shit. I would never believe you. I'd be like, no, this is all high school shit. These are all high school stories.
My homie, if he would eat literal shit to be with her. And do you know
No.
what he said and did? Yes! Oh my god!
Oh, after that, I never hung out with this man again. I saw him around town and shit like that, but never talked to him. That is actually so nasty, bro. A couple of years later, my boy got into some heavy drugs and died. Oh.
Jesus
Moral of the story is
Christ.
stay strong, my brothers. Don't do
Yeah,
stupid
for
stuff
real.
for a girl.
Facts.
This one time I was at a function, I saw this fine ass girl. Like, she was fine.
Seeing that she was wearing a flannel and short hair, I was like, hell yeah, she's a lesbian. I've got a chance. We talked for a while and we ended up exchanging numbers. I looked down at the name she put in my phone and it was Mark. I was confused. Then looked at her again. Turns out it was a twink. I've never recovered since. Twinks, man. The lesbian's natural enemy. They be
She got phone number from a fanboy. Oh man, can you imagine? Imagine being like, oh my god, this. Can I even say the word? Can I? I don't know. Can you just imagine being like, oh my god, this is definitely a carpet muncher, 100%. Hell yeah, I'm about to get some game. It's a fucking guy the whole time. Oh my lord. Have you played Dead Space? Yes, I've played all of them. Yes, I've done all of them. I was replaying through the remaster, but I did play that one, but I was redoing it again, and honestly, I didn't even finish it. So, yes, I don't think it's going to happen from what I can remember, but I would have loved there to been a Dead Space 2 remastered. But given that I believe the first remastered was a successful failure, which was really odd to if you really think about it. Like it was successful, but it failed in a way. It's questionable. Um, but um, but yeah, I would have waited for sure to play the Dead Space 2 remaster, but given that's never gonna happen, so yeah. But yes, answer your question. Yes, I've played all of them. I've done the Dead Space games. All of them are great. Well, except for the third one. Actually, I shouldn't really say the third one wasn't great. I played the shit out of the third one, so I shouldn't really talk shit. I played the third one way too many times. Don't judge me. I beat it over 8 times.
tricking me too, bro. I fell for a girl I met during a trip to Greece and convinced my whole family to go there in the summer. But when I was there with her, I got scared, so I didn't do anything. I don't know how your dad is, but I imagine this TikTok is how he feels towards you.
Listen, son, how about those girls at your school? You like any of them? Or what? Oh, gosh, no. But we did learn about how female insects tend to colonize their what about sports? Basketball, football, you want to play? But you know, the football was actually a Chinese competitive game that they cultivated.
My friend was really attracted to this one girl, and he just tried to hit on her like all day long until he walked up to her and asked. She looked at him in the eyes and told him to beat up her exes, and that being like 7 different boys. And you know what he did? He did it! Wait, sound familiar. Your friend Scott Pilgrim? Alright, we getting close to the end. But instead of me reading one really long confession, I asked some of y'all on Instagram.
Hey, you know what? I gotta ask you guys, is Scott Pilgrim a good movie? Because I'll be honest with you, I've heard different people at different times, at different years, say, you know, always talk so highly of that movie. I feel like that's a movie that Kaylin has watched for sure. Kaylin, have you watched Scott Pilgrim Save the World? Is it Saves the World? I think that's what it is. I feel like you've watched that 100%. 1,000%. 1,000,000%.
Send me a few short confessions. So I'm gonna go through a few of my favorites. By the way, you don't have to follow me on Instagram. It's basically a burner account.
You never watched it? Hey, no way you never watched it. Hey, no way. Neither have you. Shut up. All right. I'm just saying for how much you what is it? You what is it? You look what is it? Look back on like the old 2000s and shit of the like 2000s emo era. I'll be honest with you. I feel like you would be the one that would for surely watch this movie. Come on. You can't say no. Oh man, damn! I was so sure. I was so sure. I was like, man, she definitely watched this shit. Ah, damn it. Anyway, yeah. I saw what you put, Finn. I saw what you put out. I saw it. I saw it. Don't be like, oh, you try to be slick. Yeah, but don't worry about it, man. What is it? We've all played the things a bunch of times. Why is this screen's black? Oh, oh, right here. That's just the empty space. That's it. It usually looks like that. That's just the things missing. That's it. Yeah, if I have a full screen, it looks like this. But I like to have it like this. I like to have it like this because you guys tend to see the screen more, and then like you'll see the text. What is it more frequently? But wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me do this thing real quick. Hold on. Let me see this real quick. Let me. Okay, I'm getting the okay status effects or statuses. Bang, bang. Ooh. Oh, okay. Did you beat Silent Hill original? No, I've never played the original Silent Hill games. I did plan on playing the remake of what Silent Hill was it? Was it 4 or something like that? Or was it the original? I can't remember. I kind of want to do the remake of it, but I did have like some stability issues and stuff, so I couldn't really play the game that much. It's really not that friendly with what is it with my 2080, which sucks because I'll be honest with you, a game like that heavily relies on fog and it plays like shit. It's like, yeah, I don't know, man. Did I say what I put in the videos channel yesterday? No. Oh, I mean, I did see them. I just didn't view them. Why is the screen black? Oh, I honestly that I have no idea. That could be just you. I don't know. Do you mean tank controls? A little bit, yes. Yeah. And that's the thing, man. Like, I couldn't understand, you know, why some people can't really play the older games. It's because of that. Yeah. Like, I really like the remaster of Resident Evil 2 because I thought, I thought it was great. I thought it genuinely it was good. Like, genuinely, it was a good remaster. Um, but honestly, I could never have played the original. Like that's the reason why I could never replay the original thing, the original game. But yeah. Caitlin, are you sure that's just not? I don't know. Are you guys seeing that the black screen? Making that a short. Let me see. It's not blank on my thing. So I think that's probably you. Probably. You can see on your laptop. Oh, okay. It could be like a video driver error or something like that. Oh, I'm not too sure. Or something. I don't know. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me check on this thing real quick. Okay. All the files seem to be okay. All right. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Yes, yes. Install if you need to. God, I gotta get so many DirectX versions. Okay. Oh, okay. This is fine. Okay, everything looks good. Okay. All right. I was checking on some things on here. I was installing some shit, but yeah. Um Honestly, I was trying to install like the Modern Warfare campaign, and it's like you had to install like all these old ass drivers and shit for the game. I don't know why, but I had to make sure that wasn't gonna show anything. You know. One thing I can say about you, skill issue. Shut up. Shut up, Finn. Honestly, yeah. It's not I don't think it's just skill issue per se, but it's just like it's just one of those things where it's like it's just old. That's really it. And like there's really nothing wrong with like playing some old games, but some games are not really that great for people to play. Because honestly, I would like to do the old Metal Gear games, but given that they're all tank controls and shit, I'm like, honestly, I would, but no. The one I would like to do is I would like to buy it when it goes on sale again, which is Metal Gear was it 5 or was it 4? Which was the Phantom Pain? Is that 5 or is that 4? I forgot which one's that one. But I want to try out or finish playing what is it, Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain for sure. Resident Evil 4 had original had tank controls. It did. It did. That's why I didn't play it. I played the remake. I played it a lot. Like a lot of the remake. A lot. Yeah. A lot. Like for real. A lot. Yeah, I did Resident Evil 4 remake. I played the remake so much. I think I almost got everything that was in it except for like I forgot like some of the unlocks you had to do for like the special hats and things like that. I think did I ever get the unlimited ammo? I don't even think that was hard to get from what I can remember. I can't remember. Didn't they add like the tickets that made it where like you had to get didn't they add tickets where you basically bypass like actually trying to get the unlockables in the game? Man, anything for pay to win. Fuck. Oh man. Ain't that shit bullshit though, if you guys think about it? Ain't it some shit where they added things where like, hey, if you pay $5, you get to have unlimited bullets in your gun. Man, what a time we live. Selling us cheats when that shit used to be just in the game. All right, man. Whatever. Let's continue this video, all right? She rejected me. Oh, that's nice. Back in my time, skins are free. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, man. Remember when fighting games you used to get skins for free? Now you got to spend 1,000 hours to unlock all that shit. Unlike now. Damn. Uh. What? I saw my friend suck his girlfriend's toes on accident. Oh, he saw it on accident. Oh wait, I don't have the thing. God damn it, I don't have the audio on. God damn it, you guys will say shit. I don't have the audio on. But dude, can you imagine? Imagine witnessing what is. Here's the thing, it's one of those things where it's like, all right, you have some fetishes, you have some likes, right? Like, what is it for me? What is it? I am someone that, what is it, that does like feet. I know, and for some people, they're like, bro, that's weird. I'll be like, I know, but I'm like, hey man, like I met some people that like even more weirder shit than me. So I'm like, hey man, who are you to judge? All right. But I'll be honest with you, like, yeah, man, if, you can either tell your friend of what you saw, or or you just take it with you to the grave. Or you could tell your friend that you saw and you watched and continue to watch. Honestly, I don't know what's the right answer. I have no idea. You can either take it with you to the grave or tell your friend. They'd be like, "Hey man, I walked in on you and your." How would they? You know what's? You know what? Let me ask. Okay, if you saw that happen on accident, right? And knowing the fact that his friend and his girl didn't see him, right? How long was this nigga watching? Because it sounds like he was watching for a while, I mean, like, hey man, you probably got some liking of your own that you're not willing to admit to yourself. I'm just saying, what is it? I'm just saying.
Jump me in front of her locker for sympathy points. She just see me as lame. All my past girlfriends have all become addicted to drugs. Is it me? Yes. I took a girl to the movies once and did the shoulder thing. Then she punched me. I had to watch Gossip Girl. Nigga. Me too! And it was the new one! The new one! My boyfriend asked me to go on a two-mans with his friend or he would break up with me.
Bad?
And I said yes. Nah, if this is real, you gotta break up with them right now, homie. Respect yourself, cause he clearly don't respect you. My homeboy fell in love with a Twitter girl and bought her a $250 ring only after a few DMs. My best friend got with my dad. I didn't know till I saw her at his funeral calling him my man. Huh? Drop their dance. Drip into each other's head. You know they got lice, bro.
Oh my god. Fucking oh my god, bro. Jesus Christ, dude, it ain't that hard. What is it? What is it? Fucking was it scratching your scalp? It ain't that fucking hard. Oh my god.
They gotta spray their head with Raid every morning. I became gay for my ex because she be turning trans. Not real. Psych! She did it to break up with me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have took this to my grave. I'm not telling anybody this. And with the final confession, I wanted to do something nice. I want to confess my love to Andrea. Please put this in the vid so I can tell her to watch it. No problem, bro. Andrea, if you're watching this, my man
He put Andre from Victoria.
over here has something to say. He would really, really like for you to leave him alone. He says you reek. And those were your love confessions. Now, what did we learn today? Nothing? Cool. But for real, I really love reading y'all confessions and interacting with y'all like this. It's really, really fun. When it's not weird. Happy Pride Month for my gay homies. Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month to my sad homies. I'm out. And in conclusion, I love you.
Jesus Christ, bro. Oh my god. Let me see. Let me see real quick. It is what it is. What it is, guys. Wait, hold on. Did you guys ever? You guys didn't put anything down in the videos? Why you guys did? Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on there. Hold on. We may have a banger. Hold on, guys. We probably have a banger going on here. What the fuck is this? Anyway, hold on. We may have a banger.
In just a few.
Okay. Collector shot reported to police. Their anti-gamer crusade epically backfired. What? In what way? Have you played Twisted Metal? No, I've never had a PlayStation. No. Yeah, no, I never was never able to play those games. No. I know, dude. You know what's crazy is that Twisted Metal is such a huge classic to PlayStation. It's crazy, man. Yeah, I never really officially own a PlayStation. Until until I got like a PS2 like years later. But by then already like I think by then I think the Xbox One was already out. I don't even think it was mine. I think it was whose was it? Was it my sister's? Or was it mine? Maybe it was mine. I can't remember. I still have it. Oh, okay, it was mine then if I still have it then. But anyway, no, I never got to play it.
Few short weeks, Collective Shout has made themselves one of the most hated groups in the video game industry, and for good reason. They want to take away our hobby from us, and they want certain games to not be able to be sold anymore, which is an insane take, but of course gamers are sticking up for their hobby. We have been
Bro, that's insane though. Can you imagine trying to enforce something that's pretty much says, hey, we don't like the fact that you are buying these not safe for work games. How dare you? We're gonna try to change all this for you. That's insane, man. Halo? Oh, of course, buddy. Of course. What do you like? Yeah, of course, man. What do you think? What do you think I have installed? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, got them Halos. Oh yeah, I've done all of them. I've done all of them. Oh yeah. Even what is it? Even the well, actually no, I didn't finish the dog water one, which was Halo 5. I didn't beat that one. I lied. I didn't beat that one. Is Halo 5 even on the is Halo 5 even on Steam? I don't think so. Ain't even on here. Is it on the is it on the Windows Store? Wait, hold on. Is it even on here? Wait, hold on, guys. Halo Infinite, Master Cheeks, Destiny. Destiny's not Halo. Wait, have they never put Halo 5 on like the on like the Windows or anything like that? Or on PC? I don't think they ever did. Oh my god, that's awful. I only play Halo on the 360. Oh, wait, which one? Which one? You gotta tell me which one, man. Which one? Which one? You gotta tell me which one. Tell me which one. Okay, this is your ultimate judgment of what is being able to stay in the chat. Which one is it? I gotta know. I gotta know, Fins. Which one is it?
Defending games against censorship left, right, and center, but now it looks like they might be getting what's coming to them because ultimately they've been attacking female gamers on social media, misgendering them, and now they're being reported to the authorities. I have a few different things to show off.
Ugh, oh my god. Gears of War, Xbox 360. Which ones? Was it all of them? I've done all of them. They're awesome. Console. Yeah, of course. Console. Yeah, of course. I mean, Gears of War is recently being on everything else. So yeah, it's understandable why you say Gears of War in 360. Yeah, absolutely, man. Hey, man. Hey, you know what? You know what, Fins? I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something, buddy. I'm gonna show you something. There it is, baby. Oh yeah. I got this shit ready. I got this shit loaded. Comes out in 2 days. Honestly, man, I don't know what I think I'll do. I think on Tuesday, that's Tuesday, right? I think on Tuesday I'm gonna do Helldivers 2 and Gears of War Reloaded. I'm probably gonna do both of those on Tuesday. So yeah, yeah, something like that. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, man. I mean, what is it? If you really like Gears of War, I would suggest was it coming around on Tuesday. What is it for some Helldivers 2 ODST collab and the and some Gears of War Reloaded, because it's gonna be so awesome, man. Yeah, man. Wait. Wait. Let me ask you, which Gears of War have you done? Have you done like the trilogy? Um, have you done 1, 2, and 3? I gotta know. I gotta know. Finn, you gotta tell me. Did you do 1, 2, and 3, or just a trilogy? You don't have to do the new ones like 4, 5, and E Day, or E Day's not even out yet. But yeah, all of them, bro. I'll be honest with you. Did you cry? Did you cry? I gotta know, Fins. This lets me know you're human. Did you cry? Because I did. Did you cry? Doesn't matter which one. Did you cry? I feel like Gears of War is one of those games where people truly believe. When I was a kid, no, really, but when you're older, you're like, damn, this is sad. When I was a kid, no, I didn't cry. You didn't cry. You're not human, Fins. You're not human. Oh man, you know what? I'll tell you this much, man. I think it hits more different when you're the one who's player 2 the entire time. Because when you're player 2, you got to play as Dom. I'll be honest with you, it hit way different after the second game and the third game. So I'm just saying, man, like, yeah, when you play as Dom in the first game, you're like, all right, cool, because you're him. The second one, fuck. And the third one, even worse. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this, Fins. It even adds more salt to the wound, because at the end of it, you get to play as Jason entire fucking time. Maybe that's why it didn't hit that deep for you, probably. But man, Jesus Christ. But yeah, dude. All right, Vince, you get to stay. You get to stay. Actually, you're gonna stay either way. I just want to know which one, which Gears of War game you played. What is it? They're all great. They're all great. Well, except for Gears of War 5. Honestly, I was just playing Gears of War 5 just for the horde. And the campaign's all right. I gotta do the Gears of War 5 campaign. I think that might be another game I'll probably end up buying, maybe. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the future. Because I would like to actually finish the Gears of War 5 campaign because I've never completed it. Even though I got like 1,000 hours in the game, never completed it. So there's that. anyway, we should continue this video.
But before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, I myself have been talking about Collective Shout a lot on the channel over the past couple of months at this point, ever since they started stemming up and they got their way. They got Steam and itch.io to remove certain games, and they got payment processors to listen, even though I personally don't believe payment processors were just doing what they wanted. I think that this was their plan all along, was to start restricting entertainment. But
absolutely, I firmly believe that's exactly what they were doing. Absolutely. You're telling me a bunch of them start doing this shit all at once? Nah, man, they've been wanting to do this shit for fucking years. They were just waiting for someone to pull the trigger, and as soon as someone pulled the trigger, everyone else started doing the same thing. It ain't convenient. We all know they all been wanting to do this shit for a long time. But anyway, I told you all of them new ones are mid. Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. All of them. I thought you meant just the trilogy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. Fourth one, I like the fourth one. I did like the fourth one. It's a pretty cool homage of like the way how the people were and things like that. Honestly, one of the things I hated is how they killed off Anya, like off of the like main story and shit. I hated that shit. Really, I really did. Um, but yeah, man. Like, I think the new ones. I think the new ones are good. They're just not as great as the actual original trilogy. To be honest, I don't think they're bad. Like, I don't think they're Gears of War games. I would tell people, oh, like never play them. I still recommend them because they're not as great as the trilogy, but they're still still playable for sure. You know, because I don't mind JD how he is and things like that, and Kate and Dell and things. Especially Kate. I like Kate. I really like Kate. But anyway, but yeah, man, I think it's fine. But honestly, the main campaign, I mean, if I had to tell, it's just one of those. It's one of those things where like I think I just like the game, the new ones a lot because I really played like I really played the Gears of War 4 multiplayer, like really played it, and I did play a lot of the Gears of War 5 Horde. Dude, I won't lie to you. I really did not like the Gears of War 5 multiplayer. I really didn't. I'll be honest with you, I hated it. I did not like it. They tried to make it, and they literally tried to make the multiplayer into esports for like everything. I hated that shit so much. I was like, let it be separate from like casual gameplay to like professional gameplay. But they were like, no, it must be professional across all the boards. It's what killed the multiplayer for me. So hopefully they learn that lesson and literally replicate the same multiplayer as Gears of War 4. Gears of War 4's multiplayer, especially with esports, fucking just golden. It was just golden, man. I don't know how to describe it. It was great. Like it's that meme of Homelander where he's like, it was perfect. It was like that. Like, I won't refer it with you. It was good. So yeah, man. Hopefully they do the same for E-Day when that comes out. So yeah, hopefully.
The women at Collective Shout clearly know who I am. They have blocked me. They have tried to ignore me. And every single time they've responded to me, they have gotten absolutely ratioed. And the same thing has been happening with Savvy. They are constantly going after her. And now it looks like she is trying to fight back because she is saying that she has filed with the authorities against them. So Savvy, of course, has been talking about Collective Shout for weeks at this point, bringing a lot of good attention to it. And a couple of days ago.
Yeah. Anyway, I hate esports nowadays. It ruined games. Oh, absolutely. It absolutely has. Esports back then compared to esports today, it's just not the same. You know, and it sucks because esports was actually pretty fun to watch back then, but it's just like, could it, could it have been inevitable that could it have been inevitable that this would have been the result of like the downfall of esports and things like that, because just the way how it started and things, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I've never been part of like the actual esports scene, but I've, obviously I've been like a specter for like a long time. But honestly, like, it kind of sucks that um honestly esports has died down significantly over the years. Like, if you really think about it, like, esports Overwatch was massive back then, right? When the game first happened and things like that, it was massive, right? Um, it was a massive thing. People will fly over the place and things like that. Massive teams. Now today, there's no esports teams for Overwatch. Dude, they literally shut down the esports store that they had for the game. You can't even get. Well, I don't know if you still get the skins now, but I think you can. But like, I don't know if it's just the game itself that died down. I mean, I don't know if CS:GO esports is still massive compared to maybe almost a decade ago, probably, or or Rainbow Six Siege or League of Legends or something. I don't know if those games are still have massive esports. I don't know, but for me, that has was spectating a lot of the smaller esports games like Gears of War. Honestly, I don't disagree with you. You know what? I agree, because for my personal experience with esports is that how they try to integrate so much of esports just being in the core game is what ruined the game for me, because there were some things, certain features, certain the way how it moved and played, they made it so much esports. It's what ruined it for me in general with Gears of War 5. So instead of it keeping it separate, like what they did with Gears of War 4 and things like that, between ranked and core and things like that, they were just, they wanted to mash it into all, and they were just, and completely just ruined it. I don't know how they are for other games and such, but I don't disagree. Esports has ruined games for sure. And now that it has ruined the games, technically speaking, it's ruined esports as well. Now, I mean, is it like that for across all games? Of esports? No, I don't think so. At least, I think, I mean, I don't know how esports are for like League of Legends, Valorant, or CS:GO and things. I mean, I don't know about those spaces, but the spaces I was in, yeah, it did. It truly did. 1,000%, it did, and it's sad because I really like those games. Well, the ones I was in, or the ones I was doing and stuff for like rank and such. I really like those games, and knowing that those ones were destroyed because they wanted the game to be, with these games to be just straight up just pure esports. No, no, they fucked it up.
This post had went up over on Collective Shout's webpage, and this was really where they were saying they were taking a stand against gamers. They were demanding that authorities be brought into the mix, and that gamers who are cyber harassing them get arrested, which is crazy because they want people to be arrested for defending free speech and defending artistic freedom. And they absolutely hate the fact that there are millions of gamers fighting back against them. And well, what did they really expect when there are billions of gamers across the world? But they were saying that gamers were angry about losing their R games, and that we were being so disgusting and terrible that they believed that international organizations needed to get together to fight back against gamers. And well, it seems that Savvy is trying to give them a taste of their own medicine, because she is saying that she has filed reports both in the UK and Australia in the last few days for malicious denial of my sex, which is female. These women created their worlds. Now it is time for them to reap what they sow.
Wait, really? They're gonna get criminality because they use what is a malicious denial of her sex Really? Bro, can you imagine living in these dystopian countries like UK and Australia where you have to acknowledge, and things like that, where there's like that forced acknowledgement and shit, bro. I can never understand how people can fucking, it will, it born in, in these countries is one thing, right? But imagine like you have the option to leave and you stay there. And with all this, dystopian laws and shit there in the UK and shit, nah, I'm good, brother. The ones I like is TF2 and CS:GO. Oh, TF2 has esports? Actually, I don't really remember. Actually, I don't really remember. Huh. That's cool. But yeah, man, yeah. I mean, I don't know how Team Fortress 2 is done in terms of esports, but yeah, that's cool, man. It's crazy, hey, man. Ain't that shit crazy though? How old a game like that, especially like CS, still has an esports. I mean, I don't know if it's still strong, but it still has one. So there's that, Crazy, man. That's crazy. Oh man, I wonder what's the like how big does the audience get for it? You know.
These women believe that they can go after certain individuals and they can attack them without facing any
It failed.
repercussions.
Ooh.
And I don't think that that's
Oh,
going
it
to last very long.
failed. Oh, ooh. Wait, which one in general? I mean, Team Fortress. I'm pretty sure you're talking about Team Fortress. Um, mm, damn, that sucks, man. Did you know? Wait. I'm gonna tell you this. Did you know that Dead by Daylight? You know Dead by Daylight, right? You know Dead by Daylight had an esports thing going on too. How the fuck when they get that to work? And then again, it didn't really work out. So there's that.
Long for them. Deny me my womanness because I don't fit the narrative. I will use the very system you all seek to abuse to get your way, and I will 100 times more effectively because I am able to communicate without sounding like a parasite adult cicada flying into a glass door repeatedly. And it says report online hate crime where the individual's identity is known. Completed. Thank you. They believe that these systems are in place so they can use them against other people, but I think that they never realize that when these systems are put in place, they can also be used against them too. It's not just a one-sided system, even though they wish that it was that way. Now, will any
Sorry for my errors. I don't know. No, it's all good, man. I mean, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant by the Team Fortress 2. Because I'm like, here's the thing. Team Fortress 2, I don't hear not much about esports. Granted, I haven't been in esports, like in esports space in quite a long time. But I know that CSGO is so strong because the amount of people that are still playing CSGO to this day, it's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, I mean, Team Fortress 2, definitely a much more smaller space, but I don't really hear nothing of that. So it's understandable why it failed and stuff. But yeah, man, yeah, it sucks, It's like you have all these games that you like and stuff, especially you like it for the esports and such, and then like it's just gone. But you know what? It is what it is, man. It's life. Nothing lasts forever. That's why you live in the moment and you remember the good times.
Anything actually come of this? I don't necessarily know because we are talking about somebody in the United States versus these women who are in Europe and Australia, and they definitely are kind of poster childs for the censorship that is going on kind of across the world. So they might not actually face any repercussions for this, but either way, I'm sure that now they are going to use this as a way to play the victim again because of course the women at Collective Shout have been saying that they are being threatened and harassed, and they're playing the victims so much that this is really just going to give them like another piece of evidence to use against gamers. But really, I think that it speaks very loudly for what
hackers and bots killed it. I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say I think what probably killed it is when people were. I remember when was this? This was like 2 years ago or something like that. Maybe I can't really remember. I remember hearing about. Or was it longer than that? I can't remember, but I remember hearing about people submitting requests and begging Valve to do something about Team Fortress 2 because it was literally riddled with hackers, and I mean like it was so bad where it's like where like any game you join, weird shit would just happen and things. So it's like, yeah, and I remember hearing about it. Yeah, and I thought that shit was crazy, man. But and you know what? By the time when they fix it, I'll be honest with you, already too late. The damage was already done because it was rampant for years and it got even worse, which is crazy. But you know what, man? I don't. I'm pretty sure people are still playing the game to this day, and if they are, cool. If they're not, that sucks. But it would be interesting if they did revive the esports Team Fortress 2, see how that goes again. It would certainly be interesting, especially if they get like the voice actors to be there. That'd be cool. Yeah, at least for some of them. I think the soldier passed away. I think. Rip the homie.
They are doing in their cause. They don't really have a lot of supporters on their side right now, and they are just trying to ultimately have entertainment ruined across the world because they personally do not agree with it. Now, am I shocked given a lot of these women are from Australia and Collective Shout is an Australian organization? No. They've been known for censorship. I've talked so many times on the channel about Australia forcing games to be removed from sale platforms and developers having to censor them to meet age verification board standards. It's absolutely ridiculous, but it doesn't mean that we should be seeing censorship worldwide. I do feel bad for the people in Australia who are actually half normal. I guess, the other half is just being in Australia is kind of crazy, but you can't help where you're born, though. Savvy is definitely trying to fight back against them. And of course, there are a lot of people on social media trying to do that right now, whether they're YouTubers like myself or X posters or even you guys who are reposting videos and reposting information. It all really does help the cause. Now, when I say this, I'm not trying to diminish Savvy's platform or what she's doing. She's phenomenal, but I think that they're going after someone like Savvy because they view her as a smaller fish, because Savvy and I have pretty comparable X account numbers. We're right around the same 50K mark, but I also have a YouTube channel with 176K. So I think that they view that as like too big of a battle to fight initially. So they're not going on to misgender someone like me where they are with Savvy, because again, I think that they just view her as
Honestly, if they go out of the way to pick a fight, especially with Savvy, because they think that she's a smaller fish, I'm be like, do you have any idea how big of some of the, some of the more of like the reactor type of like content creators and things like that can see this is, especially and also how big their fan bases are. I mean, I'm just saying, it's just like you may think that you're probably picking on one person, right? But not realizing that you're probably also picking on also a massive what is it, a massive like fan base of someone else that they may even come across from what is it, some of these things, especially when some of these videos are also shared with their, with when these videos are shared with the actual the host of the channel. There's a channel made videos called Meet the Real Sniper.
It's like a smaller account that's going to be easy to fuck with and potentially deplatform, which is insane because, of course, only the Streisand effect is going to happen. When you attack somebody, all of their fans and their fellow content creators are going to rally behind them and try to defend them as much as possible. So it's a really stupid plan on their part, but hey, they can try it all they want and it's gonna backfire epically for them. And of course, there are thousands upon thousands of people supporting Savvy, and rightfully so. Hell yeah, but will they really end up with a visit from the Thought Police? I don't necessarily know if that's going to happen, but with the way that kind of Europe and again Australia are cracking down on hate speech on social media, or of course what they deem
Wait, what? What actually has white turf woman aggressively denying a disabled mixed woman who is an ally her gender is something they take very seriously. unlike child rape gangs. There it is. This is true. This is true. Matter of the fact, absolutely. They'll be like, how dare you? How dare ye say words about a person's thing? But you, what is it? But do you ever bring up any facts about like the anything's child, child related things going on? They're like, I'm blind. I hear nothing. Yeah, it's quite fucked up. Let me see. The channels are made by the real sniper and others. It's the voices of the actors of TF2. Yeah. Uh, I know that those. Yeah, I know that those guys are like really connected with the community, which I think is awesome. I think that's awesome. And you know what? I'm glad too because bro, there's so many people in like communities and stuff that do not care at all about like some of the acting roles that they do or and things like they just don't want to do anything with it. Which sucks. Car roulette returns Animal Safari enhanced. He got 1.4 million views. I don't even think does he usually pull that much for Vanos? He really doesn't. Damn, people really connected with the old GTA. Holy shit. Dang. Make a break, dude. Whenever he does a sponsored game, ain't nobody interested in that shit. Honestly, that's the only time when this motherfucker actually plays different games is if it's through like sponsorships. But I don't know. That's all right. Uh, uh, but anyway, all right, man. What is it? I'm gonna take a wicked piss, and I should refill my water cup because I shouldn't drink any more soda. But yeah, man, like, yeah, man, it's interesting. Old days are better. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. It's just those nostalgia hits and stuff, and it's just one of those things where it's one of those things where it's like it just hits so different, But it's best not to relinquish so much on like in the past, not to hang on so much of the past and such because it's just like, man, I when you see people that hang that what is it that just mainly see them, that just hang on the past way too much, man, some people just never escape it. It's quite sad actually. So yeah, I mean it's great to remember like some of the old times, especially when it comes with gaming and such. But it's like yeah, it is what it is. But then again, sometimes it is great playing the old games, you know? And that's the thing, man. I remember reading reports that publishers are questioning why there are people playing older games. It's because one, it's cheaper. Two, some of them are well, a lot of them tend to be a better optimized. And three, um, a better experience. You want me to be honest? Better experience. Um, they're not attached to a battle royale or not heavily invested in the multiplayer or something or some shit. I don't know. Something like that. It is what it is. But anyway, I'll be right back. And then when I come back, we could probably try out some Battlefield. I don't know if I have to link anything for like a Battle.net account. I hope not. But I don't know. I don't know if you're going to react to it, but I dropped a new video. Which one? The what? The what? What? Vera Dark or Vara? I don't know what you're talking about. Rev. It depends. Oh, I thought I saw something. It depends from what is it what it is from Rev. Oops. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that was just right there. As long as well as been gold and it backfired horribly. Maybe I could quickly see it and see how it is. But I'll be right back. All right, because I really do gotta pee. Well, there are some people that don't have a lot of money to buy a new console. Yeah, of course. I mean, I'll be for real with you, Finn. I'll be honest with you. If you're gonna save up to buy a new console, I'll be for real. You might as well buy a computer at that point. You could definitely get deals and things like that where you get some certain things like comboed together and such. Um, Honestly, some of those are much more better deal. I'll be for real. Even though if even though it may be a budget PC, right? But it could definitely play some of these games a lot more better. What is it? Getting yourself like a 2080 Ti or something like that, or maybe something a little better than that. Believe me, you still play these games just fine. I won't be for real with you. I play I play Space Marines. I got medium settings with all this stuff running in the background of things, and like get more than more than 50 frames. I like to put it a little bit lower than 60 sometimes, but like overall it plays just fine. I'll be honest with you. Like, you don't need the new shit. You don't really need the new console anymore. I mean, the Series X is going to be what, 4 years old now, and then what is it? And then what is it, 4 or 5 years, something like that? Soon enough, the new consoles they're going to be releasing. They're going to be talking about the new consoles fairly soon, probably. So, I'll be honest with you. Might as well save up for a PC at that point. Just saying. Might as well. It'll be probably a little bit cheaper than the actual console, and probably a little bit better. Stop talking. Go pee. You know what? I'll talk. I would say a million words before I take a piss. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's check out this video and hopefully I don't have to authenticate anything when I do Battlefield.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rip here. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it appears that Tectone and Asmongold are in some hot water right now. They're cooked. They're finished. It's over.
Man,
They're
when
done.
aren't they?
And other dramatic phrases I could apply to this situation, because Hassan Piker has come out with the receipts, a mountain of evidence, as well as airtight logic to prove that these two baldies have been faking their success, that they've been view-botted on Twitch, and that their entire rhetoric, all of their support, has been nothing but a mirage, a fake, if you will. Now, of course, in true Hassan fashion, all of that is a gigantic lie that we're going to expose in just a second. But I want to start with a smaller story with Asmongold because honestly, it's golden. So we begin with this individual named Jill, who's an automotive editor, who unfortunately, in a figurative sense, has driven right off a cliff with a recent post. As you can see, it's not going too well. They are now protected. They're on private mode on Twitter. And it's because of this Hall of Fame tweet right here. So she says, "Dear Donald Trump, I've been carjacked in Chicago with my broken arm. I still don't want your troops here. TIA, by the way, there are no red hats here." This woman is going to single-handedly get the 19th Amendment repealed. This post, to give you context for those who don't understand.
Bro, for real. Like, really? I did see this the other day, and I was like, I just saw like I think it was like a thumbnail for a video, and I was like, what? Like, really? What is it? I've been carjacked in Chicago with my broken arm, and I still don't want you and your troops here, bitch. You would you will literally rather, what is it? You would rather have your mouth stuffed with, what is it, by a barrel of a gun than have it's than rather see a MAGA hat. Like, that's how terminally, no, that's how much of what is it, of what is a Trump syndrome that you have. I'm like, bro, that's just sad. Like, really.
Stand is based on a recent move by the administration where they're trying to supplement local law enforcement in various cities that they think are not doing a good job with the National Guard. And she's saying that in Chicago, she's speaking on behalf of everyone there, that she doesn't want any of that. She would rather be carjacked and left with a broken arm than to see that happen. This is a maniacal tweet, and one that's not too surprising given the current climate of what's going on with this country and across the world, where she will gladly invite harm upon herself and those around her as long as it serves some sort of an agenda. If it makes her feel right in this situation, this post would get literally tens of thousands of responses dunking on her, including the most viral one from Asmongold, and as you can see, she has since deleted the post, where he says the biggest threat to America isn't Hamas, Venezuelan gangs, or violent migrants. It's upper middle class, primarily white women who would import all the above to destroy the country in order to satisfy their suicidal empathy. Yeah, a lot of people really agree with this point. What he's saying here is that people like this, they will invite all this harm into their surroundings as long as it satisfies this sort of inner self-destructive empathy that they have. And really, this is really...
Yes, this is literally, these are, yeah, absolutely. These are the same people that would absolutely help people out, even though they know that this person in particular is going to ultimately hurt them in the end, but they don't care because they feel sorry for them. Yes, there are people like this that exist, and it's so sad. It's unbelievable how there are people like this.
Really gone across multiple mediums, and we've seen it in the gaming industry, and even most recently with Collective Shout, where this sort of description is exactly their entire group. They're the ones going around targeting payment processors and putting pressure on them to get games banned on Steam and itch.io. And they've been very successful with this method, but This description completely describes all of them. They saw something they don't like, the gaming industry that they have no personal stake in, and they want to do anything in their power to destroy it, even at the cost of themselves. They're getting absolutely destroyed on social media every single day, and they don't care because they're trying to push whatever end game they want here. And it just reminds me of this sort of group pretty much being the downfall of many different things and being a big threat because they're just Karens, doing Karen-like things. Now, you can see the replies to Asmongold, at least because the other post is gone. You can see the memes. People are making women signing petitions to free violent criminals right after posting about how scary it is to walk alone at night. And about hard times and good times creating this sort of a situation. There's a reason why historically women weren't allowed to vote. You get the point, right? But eventually, Elon Musk would even put this little thinking face emoji here in response to someone sharing this post from Asmongold. And then you'd see some people whining about this a lot less than I expected, to be honest with you. Here's an example. The biggest threat to America isn't Hamas, Venezuelan gangs, or violent migrants. It's wealthy Twitch streamers who spend more time typing absurdities, supporting alt-right anti-immigration lies and policy than cleaning their room or drinking water. Wow.
I mean, here's the thing. This is why men don't want women. Yeah. And honestly, like if you really think about it, it's like, but he didn't say that he was wrong. But that's the thing. It's like he's not saying that he's wrong.
They use the cleaning the room joke and the drinking water joke in the same post. That is absolutely insane. Airtight logic. Completely, you can't even debunk this post. It's just that good. Wealthy Twitch streamers are the problem, ladies and gentlemen. But eventually they would deactivate. They've reactivated since then, but Asmongold just replies saying, total Karen obliteration. But that's not their only social media account. They also have their YouTube channel where they're like reviewing cars or something. I don't know. All I know is the most recent upload not doing great. As you can see, 61 likes, 500.
Oh my God.
149 dislikes. And the comment section is chef's kiss. Go ahead and delete this account too, bro. Tell me you're white liberal without telling me you're a white liberal. Spoiler alert, she gets carjacked at the end and blames Trump. Your deranged delusion when supporting the crime that got your car, gets your car carjacked. Jill supports crime against herself. And then finally, I'm just here for the comments. Now, the other half of this video. So we're going to be talking about the Twitch view botting scandal, which has been a very big topic of conversation the last couple of days, but it's been something that people have been
ain't no way that's his actual thing
talking about for years. Many people, including people like Asmongold and Tectone, for example, they've been trying to get Twitch to do something about this because the view botting on this platform, and many others, by the way, is so egregious, and they just refuse to do anything about it until recently. And they've actually made some steps to crack down on view botting.
Great.
And the overall site-wide viewership has dropped by 5 to 22%, which is pretty insane. We've seen some examples like shared in the most recent Moist Critical video where you have this one individual who's like one of those lewd content creators playing a pre-recorded stream on
yeah,
loop 24/7. They're not actually streaming. They went from like 2,000 live average viewers down to like 200 overnight. But in this video, he talks about other examples, and Asmongold kind of jumped the gun, unfortunately for him.
Huge drop in viewer numbers. Oh, Charlie, you're such a pussy. Just say the names. Just say who it is. Just say it. Just say the number went down. That doesn't mean that they did it. Just say the number. Like, why is he... Just do it. Is this the reason why people like him and hate me? It's because I'm the one that's the asshole?
Yes.
Over the last couple of days out of nowhere. Namely, OTK. What the fuck? Why would he say me?
You know, dude, you want to know something great? On that video, he plays on that clip where it shows that girl's voluptuous chest. Here's the thing. That video plays on for a while, and it says that there's over 276 people watching. Here's the thing. When you got that many people watching, there's bound to be chatter. The chat is gonna move. Not too sure if that quickly. True question is how many people are there gooning? Probably quite a bit. But I'll be honest with you. And here's the thing. That chat will be moving. With that many people watching, it'd be moving. There'll be like, there'll be a word being said, here and there and such. Dude, that chat was stagnated. There was no one. There was nothing. So something tells, I'll be honest with you, something tells me that her entire chat, no, her entire viewer base is completely botted. I'm a firm believer of that. Her entire base is bots. Because ain't no way you got 276 people watching you and there hasn't been a single person typing. Bullshit.
I hate this guy.
Look at him. He's in shambles. This is the latest screenshot making the rounds. Asmongold at 32 live viewers. Now, of course, that's a joke. But what's not a joke is the site-wide purging of bots. And X2C was kind of the big points of conversation on Twitter about this. Where he's showing what appears to be a streamer from an organization having a massive drop-off in viewership, as much as, 50 to 70% each day going down. It's a big loss. Obviously, something's going on here. And a lot of people have been talking about it, including Asmongold, saying, hey, my channel's going down too. This is a good thing, though. Because the thing with botting on Twitch, it's not always just the streamer themselves paying for bots. It's also people botting other people's streams, whether it's some weird form of appreciation or, more commonly, an attempt to get them banned by saying, oh, look, they're view botting, even though they're the ones who did it to the streamer, but that never really worked because Twitch never clamps down on view botting. But, of course, seeing this big change going on with Twitch, Hassan Piker had only one person in mind, as we saw yesterday. That was Asmongold. So let's quickly play that clip once again.
I thought the top dog in Twitch politics was Asmongold, but something shifted. Something shifted yesterday, and it turns out we actually have a similar number of viewers. As a matter of fact, I mean, he was hitting like 50K every day. He was always like 20K above wherever I was. Sometimes even 60K. I would have like 30K to 40K. He would have 60K. And now it seems like we have the same number of viewers, which is, I don't know what it is. I'm not even saying that this is, I'm not making any inferences about this. I'm not saying that this is like something that Asmongold himself did, but it has been a significant decrease in the viewership after Twitch said that they were going to go after bots.
Yeah, as we talked about yesterday, this is such an easily debunkable claim.
It's funny because it's like, at no point did he need to mention Asmongold throughout the entire thing, but bro, Asmongold lives in this man's brain rent-free. And even Asmongold never say anything about him or anything like that. And this dude he's like immediately Asmongold.
He's making where he's now saying, oh, look at that, we're actually close in viewership on Twitch. While blatantly ignoring, or at least leaving his audience in the dark about the fact that Asmongold started dual streaming on Kick a few months ago, where he has 10 to 20,000 viewers on top of whatever he has on Twitch. So really the disparity between the two never changed. It was just shuffled into different places. But anyways, let's continue on with this conversation because there's another person that...
Yep, this is true. You got to take that in the factor as well. That if you got to take that part into factor as well, because if you're going to go to saying that we have similar viewers and was on Twitch. Remember, like on Twitch, sure, but technically in total, has a lot more. It's like, come on now, man. Like you guys aren't comparable at all because you guys aren't comparable. You get on the platform on numbers wise, yes, but in total of actual viewerships across all platforms, no. I'll be for real with you. No, you're not. Bots are everywhere nowadays. Absolutely. Fins is a bot. That's right, Fins, I'm on to you. You're a bot.
Now, Hassan is fuming and coping about, and that is, of course, Tectone. So what has he done? Well, yesterday during this whole kerfluffle going on with the botting and everyone looking around at other channels and seeing who's falling off and who's been botting or been getting botted, and he makes the joke saying, from 4K streamer to 3K streamer, my career is cooked. Twitch, please bring back view bots. Of course, this is a joke, but unfortunately for a lot of people, they view this as unironic because it serves their narrative, and then they can gleefully look at this and be like, yes, the person I hate on the internet, they're falling off for real, for real. Doing that while avoiding finally finishing that job application. But Hassan had a lot to say about Tectone, and as predictable, it's filled with coping, it's filled with lies. He's basically saying Tectone, Asmongold's top guy. He has fallen off from a group of numbers that make absolutely no sense when you actually check the data.
I mean, one of the biggest like cuts adjusted to their viewership is like Tectone, Asmongold's second in command. He's had a big cut as well. I believe he went from like what did he go from? Sully Gnome. Thank God you were wrong. Yeah, I placed a lot of emphasis on like organic viewership. I thought it was like real, and I thought it was and the reason. Yeah, he went from like 5K, or he went from like 5K viewers to as soon as the bots went down to 1K, 1.5K to 2K.
Yeah, guys, Hassan absolutely
I'm
cooked
like,
Tectone. Look
yeah.
at the fall off he claims. From 5,000 viewers all the way down to 1K. Oh, wait a second. That's a blatant lie that's easily debunkable with about 3 seconds of research? I can't believe this. Hassan Piker would lie to his audience? I cannot believe that would happen. But of course, as we know, these numbers don't reflect the reality, and with a quick search on one of many sites that show the stats for streamers, you can see the breakdown of his streams recently. For the last week or so, very consistent numbers, pretty much between 4.5K to 5K live viewers in these streams. And then on the 23rd, oh, the big cataclysmic drop-off. He goes down to 3.1, like a 25-ish% drop-off from the previous stream. Oh my god, he's been completely and utterly exposed. As if...
Oh, okay, so he lost basically 1,000 practically. Oh, like it looks like it goes up and down in viewership because it goes from 5K, 4.6, 5.8 to 4.7, 4.4. Yeah, I think the 3.1, that's probably like the more accurate number. I would think it would be a little bit more than that for sure. But yeah, his numbers aren't even that I would think he probably does have around like maybe about 3.5 probably at best. But yeah,
if numbers can't shift and move around all the time. But you can see the results from today. 15.6K at one point during the stream. Really good day for Tectone, as you can see. But of course, as he openly admits, and everyone knows, that's a fishy number. And someone's messing with his streams in order to make it look like he's botting and also to show how ridiculous this entire system is. So as you can see, at one point, he was there at about 15,000 live viewers while pretty much taunting the audience and any sort of trolls out there to continue botting his stream to show how ineffective Twitch's systems are. And he would even show timestamps of when clearly something was going on. So you can see the breakdown of time, right? Beginning here, about 1 hour and 53 minutes into the stream. 30 seconds later, it jumps by about 6.
Oh, bro, that's so authentic. Holy shit. That is crazy. Yeah. Anyway, have you played any puppet combo games? No, because I don't know what that is. What is that? Sounds weird. And interesting-ish. Weird. Is it not safe for work?
600 viewers, probably natural. And then all of a sudden, you can see, sitting around 7,000, and then boom, 1 minute later, it drops all the way down to 4,800. The credit card got declined, ladies and gentlemen. They ran out of tokens to keep this going. Whoever was doing this, they just paid for X amount of time, and then you can see it all went away very quickly. This was not a raid. This was not something like that. This just happened, and it's not very natural. And as you can see, he claims his mods already found some people on 4chan claiming they're the culprits for this. And you can see some of the screenshots here. I mean, it's really that easy to bot on Twitch. This is the
they make horror
least
games.
kept secret of all time.
No,
it's very, very
I don't
sad
know what that
how
is.
easy it is, and how much it's affected the ecosystem is amazing in a terrible way. How much it messes with sponsorships and how they view Twitch numbers, because they're dealing with big streamers who are typically in organizations who are botting their own streamers to make their streamers look more appealing for advertisers, and then the advertisers get a terrible return on their investment, and they're like, oh, so 10,000 viewers when there's in reality only 5,000 aren't bots. Oh, that's not getting us a good return on our investment, so we gotta change how we negotiate our terms. And then a legitimate streamer with 10,000 comes along, and they get the short end of the stick because of the person getting botted. It's a very, very bad system, but hey, you know what? Right now, Hassan Piker is breathing a sigh of relief, knowing in his heart, his coping hearts, that the right-wing commentary community, aka anyone who disagrees with him, is not as big as he had thought only yesterday.
Just a lot of people who are invested in right-wing commentary. That's what I thought.
All right.
And I think I was a little wrong about that. I think that there is an organic audience for right-wing commentary. It's just not as big as I thought it was, at least on this platform. He dropped almost 50% of his viewers, but today he begged his Kick YouTube streams to open his Twitch stream on another tab. Why would you ever think anything the right wing is doing is real? I look at these numbers as a content creator because I'm matching the political shift happening in the environment that I exist in real time.
This poor guy. Everything is about numbers, and also
Hey man, you are seeing a political shift. More people, more men are coming up Republican than Democrat. It's a known fact.
Right? He wants to control the narrative. He wants to be able to say, I'm the top streamer on Twitch. I'm the top political streamer. All of my opponents are botting, and all of their support is just fake. It's an illusion. And I'm actually the top guy, despite the fact he was literally like down in the dumps, depressed, thinking about how much rampant right-wing commentary there was out there. And again, right-wing, I mean anyone who disagrees with him. And also people have looked at Hassan's numbers that seemingly haven't changed. And would it surprise you that they didn't? Like, this guy gets every break from Twitch. Do you think there's also some crazy element to any sort of theory that they wouldn't touch his bots either? I'm not accusing him of it, but even if he did,
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt that he had some some bots things as well. I wouldn't put it past it really. But what a sad person. Craziest games of all. Conquers bad for a day, hands down.
If I paint you, could I bring it back here some other time and give it to you and make a video of it?
Yes.
You quit?
Yes.
What happened?
I taking care of my grandmother. She lives all the way out in Kansas.
What are the top 3 craziest games of all time that you've ever played?
Here's Bad Fur Day is one.
You said Lollipop Chainsaw.
That was the last one. One of my favorites that I've replayed a bunch has been the Mass Effect trilogy. There's not a lot of out there wild games really anymore. All those titles are easily at least 15 years old now.
What's one piece of advice you give to your younger self?
Pops gave me a lot of advice. And going off of that is take heed to what your pop says. One part is,
Oh, you've seen it already?
my roommate, somebody saw it, sent it to him, and then he sent it to me, and I was like, I forgot I did that.
So you've seen it already. All right.
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
It's appreciated.
If I paint
Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, he had to leave. He had to quit his work so he could take care of his grandmas. Yeah, that sucks. What was it called? Stay Out of the House? That sounds familiar. Oh yeah, okay. It is this one that I remember. I feel like this is one of the games that Queso probably played. Murder House. I feel like I've seen this one too. Chris's Massacre, Murder House. You know what it is? I feel like when I see games like these, now I don't doubt like these are like decent games. It's just like I've played. I used to do. I remember a long time ago. I used to download horror games from. I forgot what was it? Was it the what front was it? Was it the who used to do it? Was it Unreal? No. Unity? I think it was Unity. I remember I used to play horror games on Unity. I'll be honest with you. When I see games that look like that, I'm like, bro, these look like they're fucking horrible. And I think it's because of games like that. Feed Me Billy? Nah, I don't think that's in here. There's Feed Me Puzzle. Oh man. Anyway. Let's check out Battlefield. Hold on. Let me see if I have to start. Let me see if I have to start anything. Hold on. Doo-doo-doo. And other puppet combo accounts, chinchillas. Really? Really? That's what they call themselves, chinchillas. Wow. Hmm. Now, what game did they do? I don't know if it's the game starting. Hello? Um. Oh, here we go. All right, preparing game. I think I'm already logged into my or to my EA account on here. I'm pretty sure. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, hold on, guys. I'm looking at something. Wait, hold on. Wait, what does it say? Sorry, I got the wrong name. It's called Chillas. Chella's Art. I was gonna say chinchillas, but that's kind of weird. Chella's Art. Okay, one game called I have a stalker. Man, you must really like horror games, don't you? Wait a minute. How do I? Let me see. Okay, how to secure boot. Oh, I have to do all this in my BIOS? Oh my god. Man, what is it for me to? What is it for me to do this? I will have to restart the PC to enable the one thing. Man, they even have it on here too. Oh man. Yeah, that's really the only way I can do this. It's by enabling this thing. The yeah, because I did hear people talk about the secure boot option. I didn't really think they would do do that for all of for the old. I mean, I don't know how many older Battlefield games. I don't remember them having this before, but this is probably a new feature right now. God damn it. Okay. All right then. Well, I guess I gotta restart. What is it? I gotta stop the stream and I'll start it back up as soon as I get this thing figured out. All right, guys. Hold on. I gotta do this and this and that. Oh my god, I gotta do all that shit. Oh man, the things I do to play games. God damn it. Anyway, all right then. All right, Fins. Hang on tight, buddy. All right. I'll be I'll be back. I gotta enable this one thing. I'm pretty sure I gotta do this for like a lot of the fucking Battlefield games, don't I? God damn it. Anyway. All right, man. I'll be back. Wait, hold on. Let me try to get one of my buddies on the thing. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me call my brother. I'm pretty sure he'll answer. Hold on. Okay. All right. I'll be back. I'll be back in about a couple minutes. I'm gonna try to get this thing figured out. Why does it got to be in the BIOS? All right, guys. I'll be back. Give me a moment.